Driver extraordinaire, Greg Jones. Behind him is everybody's buddy, your buddy, Dave. Fantasy World owner and proprietor. Without him, we would not be racing today. Behind Dave is, from Fourth Season RC Raceway, Brandon Bright. He's only been racing RC cars for about 4 months now, maybe 5. He's doing great, getting to the B main. And then, in the 9th place position, from Fantasy World Racing, Richard Siemens. Alright, we have our grid, we have our corners, and we are going to have a race in less than 5. Alright, we're off. Maybe let's take a little slow start. Dan Craig's getting on the back of him. Dan going wide, getting into that. Oh no. We got some carnage. The corner marks get Clifton. Clifton gets the worst out of that. Remember, if you hit someone waiting to go by, I don't think there was anything dirty going on. Oh no, Brandon and Richard, the internal content well, we have to get around this. Jeremy being very clean in the front. Second place is a hard-fought battle between David Leitzer and Dan Craig. Greg Jones right in there. Greg having a great start to this race. Wants to get that bump up, wants to get in the main. David Leitzer trying to go around the outside, not working. Dan Craig gets second place. Dan into that second bump up position. Dan has it. Dan wants it. Greg Jones sitting back there waiting to catch up on the scraps. Your buddy Dave coming up the back of Richard Seaman. Richard having some great lines holding your buddy Dave up or onto the sweeper. Dan and Jeremy starting to check out just a little bit. Daniel's car looking awesome through the chicane. Nice driving, Daniel, through the chicane. That car looks dialed. Your leader, Jeremy Cole, comes around with a 16.2, fastest lap of the race for his 16th lap by Daniel. Brandon, your buddy Dave, still batting it out. Mike Clifton has some bad luck at the start. He makes his way back up. Your buddy Dave gets it wrong. Brandon and Clifton both go around. Brandon's going to try to hunt down Richard now. Richard coming up in the back of Greg Jones, who looks like he made a mistake. Ryan Orr, Jeremy, Daniel, David Leitzer, Matt, Greg, Richard, Mike Clifton, your buddy Dave, Brandon in there in the middle of that as well. Okay, with 2 minutes down and 4 minutes to go, we have Jeremy and Dan on the bump-up spot. David Leitzer having a great run. David Leitzer, the 15.9 last time around, good lap. So Jeremy and Daniel are trying to check out. David Leitzer not letting them. Up next is Electric Open Modified. I can't go to tech because there's no one there to tech, so we'll have to wait till Jeremy and I both go down there. Mike Clifton around the inside of Brandon. Beautiful move. Brandon now trying to send from David Leitzer. Brandon is trying to keep clean line. Oh no, Brandon going wide. Everybody gave your leaders and he's coming up on you here quickly. Then you got another leader. Oh no, Daniel getting into your buddy Dave. Your buddy Dave trying to stay out of the way. Hard to do sometimes though. That did allow David Leitzer to catch up to back of Dan a little bit. Jeremy on 22.604 pace, Dan 22.607, Dave Leitzer 22.609. Richard Seaman, that is your leader, but coming up behind you. Make sure you give that white car some room, thank you. Thank you, Brandon. That's third place behind you now, Brandon. You probably already know that. Alright, tech is open for Open Electric Modified. John Erickson stepping in, helping me out, getting my car ready, helping out with tech. I didn't see it, but David Leitzer able to get around Dan Craig for that second bump-up position. Nice job, David Leitzer. Richard, that second place behind you. Richard, that third place in that green and white car as well, so don't go down too much because behind that is Brandon. You're fighting for position. Yeah, give him some room, Richard. That green car is your leader. He's trying to get in that bump-up. Trying to get in that money spot in the 8 main. Give him some room, Richard. Give him some room. Give him some room. Okay. Uh-oh. Richard on the bike. That's going to allow Brandon to go around. Okay, so we have 2 minutes left in this race. Jeremy out front. David Leitzer in second. Daniel trying to be smooth and fast to catch up to David Leitzer. It's Jeremy, David, Daniel, Matt, Greg, Mike, Brandon, your buddy Dave, and Richard. Okay, it looks like we have a battle in the back between Greg Jones trying to catch up to Matt Atkinson. Greg within striking distance. But the main battle to watch is this orange and blue and black car coming on the sweeper in second place, followed by Dan in the green and white. 16.5 last time for David, 16.3 this time. Dan 15.9, so Dan making up 4/10 of a second. So David Leiter has one more minute to hold off the charging Dan Carenti for that last bump up position for 17.5. Hey, hold up, Brandon stuck on the pipe. Running Jeremy, David, Daniel, Matt, Gray, everybody Dave getting around Mike Clifton, Brandon, Richard, and Sam. Thank you, Richard, doing a great job. Daniel was able to get up on the back bumper of David Leiter with 35 seconds left. This will be a battle for the bump up. This is for the money. David Leiter going wide, coming on the sweeper. Daniel coming a little bit sharper. Both equal speed down the straightaway. Up through the infield onto the chicane. David Leiter. Oh, no, David hit the pipe. Dan hits the pipe. Cannot capitalize. 17 seconds. They're going to get around for one more lap. This is for the final bump up spot. Dave in front, Dan behind, up through the middle straight, through the chicane. This will be your last lap. If Dan's going to make it move, he's got to make it now. He's got to make it clean. Coming onto the sweeper for the last all position. Great line by David Leiter, holding tight. Dan charging. Dan hits the pipe. David Leiter takes a second bump up position. Daniel Carenti in third. Keep going, waiting for Matt, Greg, Dave, Mike, and Brandon. Waiting for Greg, and I'm waiting for Brandon to finish. Brandon's still going. Brandon's still on the... Oh, no, that's the race.